What's going on, YouTube? Will Bolick hanging out, having fun up here at American Vapes. Oh, we're up here at our Knoxville, Tennessee location today, and I've got some big stuff I want to talk about with you. If you saw my previous video, I talked a little bit about the Wismec Reuleaux RX200. Here I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper, show you a little bit more about what the chipset can do, how it operates, basic tutorial. Alright, so for you more advanced vapors, this could be a little monotonous, a little bit boring, but I promise it's good information, it's accurate information, and it's going to help you enjoy your vape that much more. This little guy here is the Reuleaux RX200, made by Wismec and Jabo, both reputable, very reputable companies in the vaping world that are doing some really, really big things right now. Wismec is really changing the way that we vape, and this guy is what really started it. I've got my Omega tank on here, the BFT, got some of our Monster cotton candy rocking in there. Need a little energy today, so I figured why not make some Monster energy drink with cotton candy. Why? Because we can. It's awesome. So good. But start the rundown on this guy. You have a nice magnetic door, so no screws or anything like that to worry about trying to get the back door off. Very simple, very easy. And underneath the door, you will find your three 18650 batteries. Now, why three 18650s? One, of course, battery life. This device has possibly the best battery life of any 200 watt plus device that I've ever used, and it's because it has so many batteries. Another benefit to the three 18650s, you have 9 volts of raw output on this guy. 9 volts. Now, do vapors use 9 volts every single day? No, I don't think I've used 9 volts for more than about 20 minutes. It's a lot of power. But it's kind of like driving around a nice shiny red Corvette with 450 horsepower. You don't want to use that 450 horsepower all the time, but it's nice to have the option. Right now, I've got a little build in here. It's a 0.25 ohm, 22 gauge Canthal 8 wraps around a 3.5 millimeter bit. Running it at 100 watts, getting 5 volts. And it's a good vape. It's a good vape. 5 volts, plenty of power. Now, talk about the actual chipset here. This is your display screen right here. And on your display screen, let's see if we can get it a little closer. You've got your battery life indicator there, your resistance up top, your voltage underneath, and of course your wattage right there. Now with this guy, I do have the Deadpool custom screen there. Yeah, Deadpool popping up, checking in with us. So it's got a little bit funky numbers, a little bit different text. And of course, if you guys want some custom themes for these guys, we can do that here all day, every day. It's free. There's really cool sites to do it from. CustomVapeFirmware.com is where I pulled this one from. Big shout out to my boy Tobias for showing me about that. Good call on that, man. I appreciate that. Because who doesn't love Deadpool? Who doesn't love Deadpool? But I digress. You've got simple up and down adjustments here, and that's going to turn your wattage up or down. And as you can see, your voltage is going to move with your wattage. So when you're controlling your wattage, you're really just controlling your voltage. It's just an easier way to do it. Now, if you click the firing button 3 times, this guy right here, it'll bring up this menu. And in this menu, of course, you've got wattage mode. Then you've got temperature control nickel, temperature control titanium, temperature control stainless steel. Then you've got these memory bank settings. Now, a lot of people ask me what the memory bank settings are for. That is for something that we call the TCR, or the temperature coefficient of resistance. And what that means, it's a big word that really means something really simple. As you heat your wire up, the resistance is going to have a minute change. And that factor by which it changes is the temperature coefficient of resistance. If we know that number for any given wire, we can use temperature control on it. That's right, temperature control on any wire. Most of your premium wire sites will have the TCR. You'll see a little curve for your DNA 200 so that you can put that onto your eScribe program. But with this guy, it does temperature control phenomenally in its preset mode, so if that's not something you're wanting to get into, you don't have to. I mean, the rabbit hole is as deep as you want it to be. But made simple, you've got 3 main adjustments. You've got your mode changes here, if I can click the button the right amount of times. Wattage, nickel, titanium, stainless steel. And you can go both ways on this menu, which is awesome. If any of you guys are from the old school land of vaping, the old what were the SVDs, that menu system was kind of hard. It's made very, very simple. It's very user friendly, which is really good for new vapors. Now, is this device something that a new vapor is going to use at 250 watts? No. But with this device, you're avoiding future upgrades. So, once you set your wattage where you'd like it, that's about it. You set your wattage where you want it, and to find where you like your wattage, I go the old school way. If any of you guys are familiar with Grimm Green, which if you're not, you should be, because Grimm is one of the finest vape reviewers that there's ever been. He's also one of the first. What I like to do is I'll start off at a low wattage, and I'll hit it. Oh man, that was good, but it can use some more power. Then I'll turn it up some, and I'll try it again. Man, that was even better. Let's try some more. Turn it up some more. Hit it. Oh, little burnt, little burnt. Well, let's turn this guy back down to where you've got that nice comfortable draw. That was a little burnt, just a little bit for real though. And now you've got a nice vape set exactly where you like it, custom tailored to the way that you like it. And of course you can do that with any tank, any atomizer. Pretty universal stuff. Benefits to this guy, of course, is battery life. The battery life is absolutely incredible. I run mine around 1 to 150, given how I'm feeling at any point during the day. And I get about 8 to 10 hours worth of battery life at that high of wattage. Alright, that's unheard of. That's something that before this device we really couldn't do. Not really something that it was really all about. But guys, that's what I got for you. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy.